I'm so embarrassed to say this. I basically came back the weight.
This is something that we plan every month. I think it's really important that for partners, we talk about your shortcomings.
And the place is too fancy for you.
Welcome to the unfiltered journey of self-improvement and motherhood. Someone did comment on our marriage and parenthood video about how they wanted to see how it looks like day to day, but I figured it would be helpful to moms and parents who kind of see what we actually go through on our plan day / date day. Before I get into it, I want to give you a little bit of an update because most of you guys are here for the transformation and how it's been doing, the physical stuff, the losing weight. So these past 2 weeks, it's been a little bit of a whirlwind. There's been so many things going on. I fell off of some habits. For example, I didn't walk 10K steps for like 4 days. And those 4 days actually kicked me in the butt because I did weigh myself daily and it increased by like a pound every day.
I'm so embarrassed to say this, but I basically came back the weight. I'm at 299, or half of the weight, I guess you can say. 299 pounds again. I already had a feeling too because this whole week, these past 4 days have been really tough on me and really demanding of me. And I've also been eating like I had to reevaluate.
So I basically gained back 5 pounds and then I lost it again just recently. It's been crazy. My parents came back from the Philippines last Friday. Yeah, this past Friday. I'm thinking about when I'm uploading this. And Saturday was supposed to be Ryan and I's date day. But I think it was a little bit of wishful thinking because everyone was kind of up late the night before catching up. And so we decided to move our date day to February 2nd. This is something that we plan every month. We usually have date days again every Wednesday as like laundry dates. And then we plan one main day where we have the day to ourselves, or the majority of the day to just focus on Ryan and I.
Oh, pick a number. When the place is too fancy for you.
Huh?
And there's hooks. Hold on, move your hand. There's hooks, and where did we put our jackets?
Part of that is planning our month, the next month, and maybe talk about any upcoming things. We also talk about what we think is working, what we think needs to be adjusted, or if we feel like we need to add something to our schedule or take something out. I think it's really important that for partners, we talk about your shortcomings in the relationship or in the grand scheme of how you guys have been functioning. And what I mean by that is, have we been able to support one another in what we're trying to do effectively? What's not working? I don't mean to call out my husband on this one, but Ryan's job is actually to clean the washroom because I handle the cooking. So it's kind of something that we offset because, you know, we both have things that we do, like work and then trying to build our own businesses. Splitting up the chores is very important. It's either we switch out jobs or you actually get it done. And so, you know, Ryan was open to that feedback and he said, yeah, you know what, I'll get it done because I know I can't cook. Usually we sit at a desk to do this plan, especially because we usually write it on a calendar, like a physical big calendar. I think we wanted to change it up this time because we were starting to miss certain things and we didn't often look at the calendar. We did in the beginning, but we're finding we've been so on the go that we don't update it as often as we should, and we don't check it as often. Everything, honestly, I wrote down everything in here. We sat down, really talked about it. We even talked about what our day-to-day will look like because Noah has extracurriculars after school and on the weekend. So we wanted to figure out what would be a great flow for the day, what we're realizing would probably do better. I think us moms in general think about so many different moving parts at once, and we think ahead in that way, whereas dads or men, they kind of just like adjust things here and there and don't consider the whole picture. I'm not saying that it's not possible, but me being a perfectionist and kind of a little bit of a control freak, I want to do that. But yeah, I guess that's like the little bit of the rundown of what we actually do when we do a plan day. Before I show you guys this, because I didn't complete it, I wanted to actually do this with you guys and show you guys what we do, what I'm inputting. I know when you first look at it, it's gonna look intense, but once you kind of understand what it is, it won't look as overwhelming. If you guys are interested in knowing what it is, I'm not sponsored or anything. It's called TimeTree. It's color coordinated. It's very customizable, let's just say that. So this is the calendar of February so far. But as you guys can see, this is kind of what it looks like. I have things marked as an all day thing. I might change laundry to the afternoon, but the all day things are usually things that I need to absolutely remember. I will also be adding financial stuff to this, so I'm not going to show you guys that. As you guys can see, it looks hectic, but it's not, I promise. It's not crazy. Next thing that I need to add is grocery and meal prepping. Red is kind of my thing. This is all coordinated. Obviously, you guys can use any program or any app that you guys are comfortable using, but I think it's really important to have something that's color coordinated so you can really fully understand what time is being spent on what. But yeah, so I'm gonna put important, and I want to repeat this weekly, which I love. I love that this is just so simple, and I just honestly, I do it till the end of the year. If I have to make adjustments, it's again simple to make. I literally just put it on the last day and it will automatically do it for me until the last Saturday of the year, and I'll just show you that quickly. So grocery meal prepping, I'm blocking out, and that's why it's showing up as like a dark red. I'm blocking it out because as a full color, as an all day thing, because it is an important, like, just main thing of the day. I think I will slowly, depending on how much blocked out stuff is on here, I might change it up. I'm not 100% sure because this is the first time again that we're doing it like this. Every update that I have, Ryan gets a notification for, so he'll see the changes in here. Here you go. Workout days. I have to edit this because we're planning to do this every week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And the end date. Honestly, this is definitely subject to change. Workouts are all added in. I went ahead and inputted everything that Brian and I had spoken about. So this is how it looks like after. I'm including my own stuff habits that I do daily. Ryan's gonna have to input his own stuff on his own time, but this is how it looks like so far. I know it looks crazy, but I'll give you an example of, some of these notifications. I'll take one of the busier days. So basically the first few things are just important things to remember. For example, Noah has a hot lunch that day. It's just something in the beginning of the day that we want to see, because when we're in a rush, we just want to see, okay, what is he going to eat today? I also do a mastermind, and obviously I have the reminder, walk 10K steps. And then you kind of see what goes on in the middle of the day. Obviously, Ryan and I work Monday to Friday. I just don't put work in because we just know that's a given. These are specific things that we want to make sure that we do. But you get the idea, guys. I think eventually once things turn into routine, we're not gonna have to fully go through this schedule like this. I actually was very much against going on to a schedule that's so like strict, which I think was fine when I wasn't trying to elevate my life and I was just trying to survive. But now I'm in that mindset of like transformation and really want to better my life and change the situation I'm in. I don't mean just physically. I know I talk about physical change a lot, or like weight loss here a lot, but it's really about a mindset and habit. Can't stress this enough because that's been my main outlook on everything that I've been doing. Also too, I feel like as moms, we forget a lot of things because there's so much going on. So I think it's important for us to write down every single thing. Hopefully it's taught you guys something, and hopefully you guys start to implement some of the things that I'm doing, and maybe it's also giving you an idea of what you can do in your day-to-day. If you guys are interested in looking at what habit stacking really looks like, my last video was just that, so check it out. I hope you guys have a great week. Bye. See you guys next week.